my word.
Hello, royal viewers. So it's been a while, but it's time for another episode. But today, I'm gonna try something new and go and pit some King of the Monsters figures against my GVK and GXK stuff. So for this episode, we're gonna have a mask standoff. Yeah, you heard me. This empty Godzilla head from King of the Monsters versus this empty Godzilla head from Godzilla Kong the New Empire. So if you don't know, these were both produced by Jakks Pacific, who didn't care about Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and probably still doesn't care about him anymore. And Playmates, since they decided to copy Jakks Pacific's homework, but make it better. So before we begin, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and for those who are just joining us, this will be a series on figuring out which toy line was the best. We've already done some GVK and GXK figures. And now it's time for Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla Kong the New Empire. And stay tuned for more episodes on that. So let's go ahead and get started with these masks. Now, I don't have their boxes because the 2019 one was thrown away. The other one's in storage. But here are some photos of the boxes. As you can see, they're slightly different. Because the Godzilla one is blue, the Godzilla X Kong one is pink. And it gives you some great features. Only when this mask came out, there was a prototype version of the mask. Like here's a photo of it. And here's the comparison with the other mask, with the official one we got versus the one we almost had, where it had a different speaker, white yellow teeth, white teeth, but then they changed it to this speaker and yellow teeth. Joshly, this is quite better, considering that this is actually what Godzilla's teeth are like. Ugh. As Godzilla's mask, it didn't have a prototype image, but it did have a kid in the mask, and you couldn't see his face or eyes, because it was literally like this. And we'll get to the sounds later. But, pretty much, I think both of them get a point for boxes, since pretty much they're just different from different companies, and can't really blame them for making something like that. But honestly, do you know the worst part about Jakks Pacific? I bet you that they blame the people for not buying their merchandise. And they don't even care. And this is why I literally smashed my Jakks Pacific King Ghidorah and smashed my Rodan figure. Which it can still be assembled. But I'm not taking it out right now because that one is garbage. Whereas the Playmates Rodan is not. But we're not getting to that in another episode. But anyway, let's get to masks and designs and paint. Okay, so here's the mask itself of 2019, and here's what it looks like when you have it out with the eyes, the speaker, the yellow teeth I mentioned. Here's the inside with the strap, which I will gladly put it on for you guys, but the problem being it won't even tighten up, and I don't know how to tighten this thing, and it refuses to even stay on my head. Freaking mask strap that refuses to unstrap. One takes different batteries. Let me see what it takes. I think it takes either AA's or AAA's, and there is an on and off button, which we'll get to later. And this is where the chin goes, so it's a chin strap. And pretty much that's pretty much it for this mask. And here's Godzilla Evolved's mask with the exposed snout, bunch of holes in it, but they actually got some details right, like the eyes, and all the sounds are going to be coming up from the head. Here's the bottom, here's the inside, and this one takes like LR34 batteries, considering that Playmates is all about LR44 batteries now. Now they won't even use AA's or AAA's. This is where you can put your face in. But be advised when it comes to glasses, make sure you take the glasses off because this will not fit when it comes to glasses. So I guess in points of designs and in masks, both of them get a point because they're pretty interesting designs, and it's a really cool comparison of the old and current Godzilla design. And it's honestly pretty great too. And Godzilla's teeth have changed too. Look at the teeth. Just opening this now. I'm sorry about that, but no matter what I do, the mouth just keeps opening. thing when I'm not even using it. Now there's no really any points for articulation other than the jaw, so no points for articulation there, but other than this, when not in use. But now, let's get to the gimmicks and sound effects.
Boo. Okay, so this is as far as I could try and get the mask on. This stupid strap won't even tighten up or anything. Screw you, Jakks Pacific. Anyway, to turn on the gimmicks, there's a switch right here on this side. You just switch it on, like this, and when it's on, it'll make some sound effects. Like, here's what it is when the mouth is barely open. And here it is with the mouth officially open. And you can see that my hand was just literally just holding the mouth open because, like I said, the strap's not freaking staying on properly. Overall, I still keep the mask though, because I actually used this in videos before, or of Godzilla totally kicking other characters' butts. Onto the other mask, please. Boo. Alright, so I got this mask on properly, and this is exactly how it's on. You can still see the mouth. This kind of ruins the magic of a Godzilla mask. But there's no switch, nothing to turn it off, other than remove the batteries, which I am not doing. But when you have just put the chin strap in place, and that's where you get the sound effects. Which these are literally the same sound effects from the Battle Roar Mega Heat Ray Godzilla. I don't know why they keep reusing the same sound effects, but hopefully they don't do that for Supernova. And if anything, this mask, along with this one, both win. A mask inside a mask. That's like a few walls. Crazy. Now let me get this off.
Shut up! Anyway, for sound effects, both of them. Be advised with the GXK one though. Don't keep it on for too long, 'cause this will literally hurt your nose. No battle time for this one, because these are just heads. Be quiet! These are literally just heads, and I'm afraid we're just gonna have to skip to the results. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's skip to the results. So let's see. Sound effects, both of them. Paint and design, both of them. Best mask to put on, most definitely this one for some occasions and this one for some occasions. So both of them. And in conclusion, I would pretty much say this is literally a tie, because these are two cool masks from two cool companies. And although this one was like 6 years ago now, this one was just last year's. It's honestly pretty cool, and I hope Playmates does something like this again for Supernova. Like heck, if they even give us like a Space Godzilla mask, that'd be pretty cool. And for those who don't know, Space Godzilla is rumored to be in Supernova, and we could get a rematch between Godzilla and Space Godzilla again. Excuse me. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the Godzilla mask, since there's literally nothing else with them. But that's pretty much it for this one, so remember to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you get your notifications on for every time I upload something or a new episode. And it's great to be doing these episodes again. I haven't been doing these like a couple of weeks since Disney Treasure Adventure, so yeah. But that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for more updates on Disney Treasure, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.